How's it going, everybody? Thank you for joining me for another reaction to Jujutsu Kaisen. So, Nanami is in the middle of battling Mahito. Yuji is going to start getting to know Junpei. So I really want to see what Nanami's about to unleash, because it's time for him to clock out of work. So thank you once again to my patrons for voting for this show. If you want to check out the Patreon, you can do that by clicking the link down below in the description. It is the best way to help support my channel. If you enjoy these videos that I put out, it lets you vote in polls. It lets you watch the full-length versions of all of these reactions, and it lets you watch early access videos. My top patrons can watch episodes 12, 13, 14, and 15 all right now. So check that out if you want, but either way, thank you for being here. We're going to jump into Jujutsu Kaisen, episode 11. Has he literally called his technique overtime? Because he only does it when it's time to clock out. And now he's let his cursed energy fly. Yeah, he's revealing his technique, which I guess raises its power, apparently. And he's going supercharged. Oh, damn. Reduce him to smithereens with a single blow. I love the animation. Whoa! What the hell did he punched the wall? Why? What is his plan here? Maybe. I guess. Whoa! Got him. I guess he's showing the kind of hit he can deliver if he hits one like that on Mahito. Could be big. Okay, well, I guess that's the end of that then. He showed off his big attack on on the wall, but now it's time to go their separate ways. Oh, Mahito told him about that. I was wondering why he noticed the button in the last episode. We'll see where that goes. Yeah, but maybe you can become their friend. Humor me. We can talk about movies. That's gonna be the entry point into their amazing friendship. Or not. Oh, well, doesn't that mean it wasn't boring because you were losing focus? Don't judge the film based off of that bear punching you. Now Geto's watching them. Maybe the movie wasn't exciting and that's why he stopped pouring in cursed energy. Maybe it was boring and he was falling asleep. But either way, now they're talking about the entire... What the fuck? The entire franchise. I don't know if I want to watch it. Now we're talking about theaters versus streaming. A very relevant conversation in modern times. Quit smoking, Mom. Trying to take care of you. Oh, just not in front of him. He's just looking out for you, Mom. The green onion? Okay. What are you talking about? Nobody knows. Yeah, come hang out at dinner. Whoa, hello. I mean, he can manipulate his body, so he'd be hard to kill, especially from something like that. He is naked, though. Alright, man. You gotta make up for your mistake and go protect Yuji, or else Nanami's gonna make you cry. I kinda wanna see that scene. Oh no. Is he gonna make him cry? Oh god. At least you're not in front of him. You're in your car by yourself. You can hide it. Cry all you want, man. Let it out. Kind of. In some ways. He wants to test out his abilities. He said next time he's gonna do even more experimentation. He's just out there having fun. So he can get a lot stronger. It looks like Yuji's becoming best friends with Junpei's mom. Rather than Junpei, but that's cool. Get in with the mom. It'd be a nice, happy little family. Are we talking about Castaway? How did we transition? Yeah. As long as we're talking about movies, I'm good. I'm here. I mean, sure, school isn't the end-all be-all. But rather than saying, just don't go to school, you should probably look into why he doesn't want to go to school. and figure out the root of the issue. Try to help. Wow, just came right out with that. Yeah. He admitted it. He was honest. Oh. Sorta? He doesn't want to have to kill. See if he'll be able to hold true to that throughout this story. I don't know. Maybe he will be. Maybe he'll have no choice. They do. They do have hearts. I'm telling you, man. Alright, that's good. He has also decided that he doesn't want to kill people. He's got a bit of a heart as well. I know your teacher was an ass. Those other guys were terrible. But that's good, buddy. It's dark. She's alone. This is a dark atmosphere. And yep, his mom's gonna die, and that's gonna send him down a dark path. God damn it. She was cool. We were hanging out with Yuji. We're talking about movies. That's gross. Aw, man. Sorry, Mom. We just met her. What the hell? And I'm gonna go ahead and guess that this was Mahito's doing in order to send Junpei down a dark path. Piece of shit. Yeah, you're gonna have to kill the sorcerers that he's transfigured. But that is different than just killing a person. There's context there. It's totally acceptable to put them out of their misery. I understand hesitation, but you should do it. I understand Nanami wanting to not have to force the kid to do it. He'd rather take care of it himself as the adult. Oh, look at this. Mahito is like hugging him for comfort. Oh, this is such a tragedy, Junpei. I can't believe this happened. It was done by one of them. You dick ass. You gotta suspect, right? Like, this guy is a curse. He's got evil magic powers. Do you think this fucking guy did all that? Like, you gotta be a little concerned that it might be the crazy, weird curse man, right? Jesus Christ. Didn't even do his own work. Then when he actually gets this guy to do incredible work for him, he threatens to kill him. You know what? Blame this guy. Kill his ass. Who cares? Uh-oh. He doesn't want them to know that he's involved. So he got Mahito to do it, and now nobody can escape the entire school. Oh, the teacher. Oh, God. What are you gonna do now? Now that his mom has died, things have changed. Uh-oh. Oh, damn. Oh, shit. I thought there was only one. That happened that many times? What the fuck? He might kill somebody. Oh, shit. Yeah, this guy didn't do it. But he is a piece of shit. Other than that, though. He's got him with some kind of... Whoa! Poison curse technique. Whoa! Just lifts him up like that. I mean... I know this is all Mahito's doing. But I don't feel bad for this guy. I feel bad that it's leading Junpei down this path, but Yuji is here to stop him, to make sure he doesn't kill anyone. Alright, so we follow up the cliffhanger from last week with the end of their fight. It was a great cliffhanger. I really wanted to see what was going to happen next. It kind of sucks that it resolves so quickly, and Nanami just walks away, but that's basically what I expected, because I knew neither of them were going to die this early on. This was just kind of a show of their abilities, especially Mahito, who's going to keep on growing after this. So it was a cool little resolution. I liked the animation when Nanami was using his technique. The fact that it's overtime, pouring out all that cursed energy that he was storing up. I guess he just like punched it really good. That seems to be what it is. Just like he said, he imbues the target with cursed energy, but you know, it's basically just a really strong blow. Doesn't really have anything to do with the critical hit part anymore, as far as I can tell, the 7-to-3 ratio. He told him about that, which I guess increases the power, but either way, Mahito just ends up under rubble, which doesn't affect him at all, because he can morph his body so much. So it really might take, if it's possible to kill Mahito, just like a barrage, a huge barrage of really strong attacks over a long period of time, to where he can't mold and heal his soul anymore. You might have to really beat the shit out of him to take him out for good. But I want to see how he grows, because, I mean, he's a villain, he's a piece of shit, but if he can really get a lot stronger, I want to see that happen so we can have a real challenge in the future. All the different ways he can morph his body could be really unique, and if he learns domain expansion, because he's like a newer spirit. So I want to see how the power levels grow and change, him compared to the other curses that are working with Geto, Gojo, Geto himself, and how they all line up. I don't know why Mahito is like a newer spirit, because he's a curse born from humanity's hatred towards other humans. Have there been other ones in the past and they've been exorcised and he's just like the newest iteration? Has it taken that long for one like him to form? Because generally negative emotions from humans form smaller curses, and for one to form based on the hatred of all of humanity was a much bigger thing, and it took a longer time. I don't know how exactly that works. Then we got Yuji and Junpei getting close to each other. I noticed in the last episode that Junpei took notice of that button, and I wasn't exactly sure why, and it's because Mahito specifically told him about it. So he knows what Yuji's deal is. Yuji's asking him questions, they're getting close, they're talking about movies, they're hanging out with Junpei's hot mom, and so they're having a great time. His mom definitely needs to take a little bit more of an interest in what's going on with him. She seems like a little too carefree. She's like, oh, kids your age take things too seriously. Some definitely not. Could easily have the opposite problem. I think it's just totally case-by-case basis. I think you're generalizing way too much, but she seemed to need to take things a little more seriously. She was a single parent, probably busy, probably working a lot, probably just trying to be a nice, cool, friendly mom. But, I mean, like I said during the reaction, instead of just being like, you could not go to school. That sounds great if your parent tells you that. And yeah, I mean, there's more options out there, for sure. But I think you should definitely take a more active role in trying to figure out exactly what's going on with your son. I mean, especially with what we see at the end, I thought that happened one time, but all that, and that's just like a part of the punishment that he's taken, that's some bullshit. So if you don't know about that as a parent, you should be trying to do a better job and really figure out what's going on with your son and why he doesn't want to go to school. But it's a shame she died so fast. Like, I would have preferred more time with her. We just met her and she died immediately. As soon as you see her alone in the dark, I was like, well, some shit's about to happen. And then, yeah, sure enough, and that's gonna send Junpei down the dark path. So Mahito and Geto, real bastards. I don't know if it's just gonna take Yuji convincing him that Mahito was behind this, or just convincing him that killing people is wrong, or what, if he's gonna think about it at all. You really should consider it, but I guess after everything, he's grown to trust Mahito because of everything that he's shown him, how he's kind of killed bad people, and he didn't kill his mom in a similar way. He didn't do it himself, so he didn't set off the red flags there. But you should still be a little suspicious, right? Like, the only time you've ever encountered people dying as a result of curses is because of Mahito. And he explains it. He explains the Sukuna finger and that it attracted other curses. But, like, why would that guy, that random bully guy, have that? And why would he want to kill your mom? So I understand that he's blinded by rage and he's manipulated by Mahito, but at some point you're gonna need to stop and think, I wonder if it was the crazy evil curse man who did it. I'm curious to see if Yuji will be able to hold to his ideals. I mean, this is a shonen, but I have heard that it gets pretty dark later on. So when it comes to killing people, I mean, the people that have been disfigured by Mahito, that's one thing that really doesn't count. That's totally acceptable to kill them. It's something that you should do. That's the right thing to do. Killing somebody else, that's a whole different story. Will it come down to him being forced to do that eventually? Now he's obviously trying to stop Junpei from doing that, and I think he'll be able to do that here, but later on down the line, will he ever have to? I'm curious to see where that goes. I'm not sure what the deal was with the ice packs, because they said, like, her legs were gone. Did Junpei put the ice packs there in, like, a weird, like, panic? Like, oh my god, no, Mom, I have to help you and stop the bleeding, and just irrational thinking in a moment of crisis and put ice pack. Who put the? I'm not clear on the ice packs, But either way, so now Junpei and Yuji are being forced to clash at school. Geto didn't want to leave any traces of himself, so Mahito is doing this, and he says he wants to create a scenario where Sukuna comes out and has dominance. What then, though? Because, like, Sukuna coming out is a problem because he's way stronger than all of you, as far as I know. I was thinking that he wanted to raise Junpei into being his disciple to follow him, but at this point I think Junpei's probably more disposable to him because he doesn't actually care about any humans. So I wouldn't be surprised if I don't know if he would. My thought was that he would want Yuji to kill Junpei to like force Yuji to kill, but I don't think he has that much of a personal investment in like Yuji as a person at this point and getting him to want to kill someone. But I think he wouldn't care if Junpei died, and him forming this scenario to bring Sukuna out probably thinks Junpei will die in that process. So hopefully Yuji can stop that from happening, not give Mahito and Geto anything that they want. Geto also says he wants Jujutsu Tech to retrieve the finger that they left at Junpei's house, so I don't know if he just wants Sukuna to grow in power so that they can do whatever it is that they're trying to do. I don't know how many other fingers he has, if they're just going to deliver them. Like, when I first saw the premise of this show, I thought we were going to have, like, quests to go out and get the fingers. And that hasn't really been what it's been about so far. So maybe we'll get that eventually, maybe not. I don't know where the structure of the story is going to be a long time from now, but we're doing this. We've still got the school exchange event looming in the background. That's coming eventually. We've taken a time out to go do this complete other arc and introduce Junpei. So we'll see where that ends up. Might kind of wrap it up next time. We'll see. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Some vague things, like again, like the power system and exactly how Nanami's power works. It's a little bit vague. The ice packs, there's some little vagueness in there that you can clarify if you want to do that. I appreciate it. Check out the Patreon. That's it. Hope to see you for the next episode.